Welcome in the kitchen. Glad you stopped by. It's supper time. And tonight I'm going to fix us a side dish of scalloped potatoes. I guess that's what my mama used to call them. So, first, I've got my potatoes already peeled sitting over here in cold water so they don't turn brown. I'll get that to you in a minute. Here are my onions. And they are covered in ice crystals. And I want them in the bottom of this dish right here. So, I'm going to put them right here, just like this. And then I'm going to turn this on and let all the water cook out of them. All right, we're going to let these cook. And then in our small pot, can y'all see my stove good? Maybe. Let me put these onions over here. We've got to put those back in the freezer. All right, can y'all see? Let me see. Y'all can see the stove. All right, right back here in this small pot, I'm going to put, what have I got here? About a half a stick, 4 tablespoons of butter. Right, like that. And I'm going to put just a little bit of flour. About like that. We're going to let that make a roux. I'll let y'all, bring y'all over here. I want y'all to see, but y'all want y'all to see me too, because everybody says, I want to see you. So I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying. And then we also need for our sauce some milk. And today it's going to be Velvetta cheese because guess what? That's all I've got. That or Swiss, and I don't think I want Swiss. So we're going to use this Velvetta today, which is just fine. It melts up wonderfully. And I don't know how much I'll use because I don't know how much I'll have, how much I'll need, okay? Now, Mama used to just put her onions in, sprinkle a little flour over it, throw her potatoes in there, put her some cheese, put her some milk on it, and cook it that way. But I want to make my sauce to where I know that it's going to be the right amount of cheese and everything. I've got the oven on 350. And I've got a new toy I'm going to show y'all that I'm going to cut my potatoes with. As soon as well, I'm going to move this over to this eye. Then I'm going to pull this one up here so I can see in the pot. All right, and I'm going to cook this to where I think that flour's cooked fairly well. I want y'all to be able to see. Bring y'all over here a little closer. There you go. I don't want anybody to say I couldn't see in the pot. See, it's just flour and butter. All right, now then, I'm going to add some milk. I don't know how much milk. Just till I think I've got it the way that I want it. So this is just your basic white gravy right here. Flour, butter, and milk. You can use bacon grease, or I'm going to put a little salt in it. Then I'll pepper the whole thing. Put my pepper over there. Let's just start adding us some cheese. A couple of chunks of cheese. This is about, what does it say? 4 ounces in here. This cheese will also thicken this. Another spoon. Pull some of those onions apart a little bit better. And like I said, I'm wanting to cook all that water off of them. It's like they're just boiling in water right now because they've been frozen. If they were fresh, I would just throw them in there. Because they've been frozen, I want to get that water off of them. Okay, so as this cooks and our onions cook, this is the same kind of sauce I make to put on macaroni and cheese. Just a basic cheese sauce. I'm going to taste that and see if it's got enough. See, it's getting thicker. All right, our onions are, the water's gone out of them. I can turn them off. I'm going to leave them just sitting right here because this is where I'm going to put my potatoes. All right. This is turned way down on low here. Our sauce is. I put a little more cheese and a little more milk in it because I thought that's not going to be enough sauce. All right, so I'm just going to let that sit there and be happy, happy, happy while we come over and cut up these potatoes. Okay, here's my new toy. It's a slicer. And it's not a mandolin slicer. This one is you move the blade, not your food. All right. So we're going to start slicing these potatoes. It gets them all the same size. Let's see if I can do 2 at a time there. I believe I can. Okay. Okie doke. Can y'all see my skillet over here? Stir this around. Sure it's getting all melted. All right here in our skillet. We're just going to start laying these potatoes. Just kind of lay them out. Just kind of in one layer. Kind of spiral them around if you can. You can make it real pretty. Make them all spirally around through there. If you've got them all cut perfectly, which I do not, mine just cut as fast as I can slice them there. I'm telling y'all, if you're going to slice up a bunch of potatoes, that's the way to do it. They're all the same thickness. This is great if you're going to make your own chips, which my family loves homemade chips. All right, here we go. Just going to do this right here. Just like that. These that escaped out. These that fell on the floor, I'll throw away. Now then, put a little bit of salt. And a little bit of pepper. And then we'll pour our cheese sauce. A little more cheese right there to melt. Let's see if we can get it whipped in there good. Okay, I think we do. Just going to start pouring this around here just like this. Okie doke. It's a little bit, that's all right. Get them all covered good. They're all covered good with the cheese. We're going to pop these right here in this oven. And I'll be back and show what they look like when they're done. All right, our potatoes are done. They were in there about an hour, maybe a little bit longer. Here you go. Look at those beautiful au gratin potatoes, or potatoes with cheese sauce, or whatever your mama called them, or whatever you call them. There they are, the onions, the potatoes, the cheese, salt and pepper. Very simple, easy dish to make, and a wonderful side dish. Something to add to your rotation that's just a little bit different. Hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a great big thumbs up right down below. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to my channel. That helps me out tremendously. And thanks for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye for now.